Hello everyone and welcome to this new video on the YouTube Analytics custom connector for Power BI series. Now in the previous videos we have showed you, or I have showed you how you can actually get this custom connector so it can actually work for you in your Power BI desktop. Now I'm gonna give you also a Power BI template that goes along with this connector. So not only you're getting a connector, you're also getting something similar to a content pack that you'll get from the Power BI service. So this is just a simple template that you can download. All you have to do is just go to this GitHub repository and you're going to notice that now we have this file that is called the YouTube Analytics template.pvit. You're just going to have to download it, and once you actually have it, you just have to double click on it, and of course you need to have Power BI Desktop installed, and now it's just gonna open Power BI Desktop, which is just trying to do it right now, and it's gonna ask you for one parameter. The only parameter that this report actually needs is the start date of the report. Now this is the first date when you actually want to grab the data for your video activities or your subscribers activities on a daily basis. So I want to get all of my data for my channel. I started this channel about 4 years ago. So I'm just gonna input the 1st of January of 2013. So just grab it from there. That's all it needs in this format. So month, day, and then year. You're gonna click on load, and you're gonna notice that now I have this refresh behind, which is trying to actually get the data. But if I don't have my credentials inside the Power BI desktop, it's gonna also pop up this credentials window. So I'm just gonna go ahead and click on sign in for the YouTube Analytics data. And there we go. So we have the accounts that I need to actually input. So this is my account. I need to get the password for this. So I'm just gonna get it right here. There we go. Just click sign in. And this is very, very similar to what you actually get from the Google Analytics connector. So just click on the account that you actually want to grab the data from and click on allow. So it's gonna actually get offline access, so it can just refresh the data afterwards. And the type of scopes that is actually grabbing are just read-only scopes. So I'm just gonna click on connect, and now we're just gonna have to wait until it actually loads all of your data. Now in my case, it actually takes around 5 to 6 minutes. So I'm just gonna leave it on basically on standby so you can actually see how it actually loads, and then I'm gonna edit so you can see it on fast forward basically. Now as you can see, it has actually populated a lot of the charts that I actually have on this report, and as you can see, it also has my YouTube profile. It has as you can see, the demography of basically my viewership. It is mostly male from 25 to 34, as you can see here. And I also have this really nice filter up here, so it's actually showing me the last 28. It can be the last week, for example, and it will actually just show me how's everything going in the last week or so. We can also show, for example, the last 14 days and just go with that. I also have other reports that are quite interesting. So this one is actually my way to compare my current channel against other channels that are also posting content related to Power BI. So as you can see, the first one is the actual Power BI account. That's the one with most view count. Then also we have Adam Saxton, Patrick from Guy in a Cube. If you want to see all the videos from Guy in a Cube, just click on his profile. You'll actually see all of the videos that he has, how many likes he has, comment count, dislike, view count, all that good stuff. And then if we actually scroll down, then we have Kerbal, Pragmatic Works, and then Intel Excel, and all of those are actually the top 50, or they have actually created the top 50 videos for the past 14 days. So that's how I wanted to compare myself. Let's see if I can actually get this video in the top 50 of this week. I'm just gonna try and see if that's actually possible. The Power BI desktop update has the most amount of views with 11,000, and then we also have a lot of videos that were posted on the Data Insights Summit that are still actually going pretty strong. So that's why the Power BI account has so many videos here. We also have the average view duration of the videos is 45 minutes. If we change to something like Gawa in a Cube, it's actually around 4.5 minutes. Enterprise DNA, for example, 8 minutes. Corval, 11 minutes. So there we go. We can actually see how many minutes. If I actually wanted to see the video, I can just click on here. So click on this one, and then it will just open a new window. And there we actually have it, the video. Videos performance, you can also see how your videos are going, what they're actually doing. You can select the time frame that you actually want to see those videos, filter by the video itself. So let's just go ahead and select this one. This doesn't have data, and the reason why is because I uploaded this less than 24 hours ago, and YouTube Analytics actually takes around 24 to 48 hours to actually send data or to actually showcase that data. So this one is just too new. So we're gonna go with something that perhaps has more views. And we actually have a Spanish video right here. We have how many watch time we actually have. We have the video URL, how many views, the revenue, shares, how many subs have I actually gained from this specific video. I see that I have actually gained 164 just by this video. I can show you, for example, that I can also pick not that one only, but perhaps I can actually select more than one. So let's just make that happen with basically the filters. So selection control, select, instead of actually select single, just disable that one. And I can select this one and the other one that says Espanol. So we have those two selected. And now I have how many I've actually gained from this one, which is 164 and 145. I see the total views by day right here. Watch time, estimated revenue, the proportions basically as a table, basically in Panama, how much I am actually making on Panama, estimated revenue, percentage of rent total views, watch time, and then the revenue per mil. I have the amount of subs that I actually gain. Don't forget that this is all interactive, so you can actually just select one country over here and it will be filtered across the whole report. For sure, you can actually add new pages to this report if you want to do so. Go for it. If you want to add new measures, you can go for it. It's completely up to you. One thing to mention is that if you want to go ahead and, for example, refresh this report, you can do so. But if you want to refresh it with a new set of credentials, what you need to do first is actually go to File, Options and Settings, Data Source Settings, and you're going to have to delete this set of credentials because it's actually storing a refresh token that is specifically for this account and for that specific API project that we created before. So I'm going to clear the permissions here, and I'm going to connect to actually a friend of mine. I'm going to show you something that I have here from another YouTuber who is actually a gaming YouTuber for a video game called Destiny. His name, or his channel name, is actually BlessMyFall, and he has been kind enough to actually let me use his YouTube account for testing purposes. And if you actually try doing this with another account, you'll actually see that, hey, we actually have his YouTube information, his profile over here. And if we go to benchmark attempt, I can actually do all of the videos for that game that is called Destiny. It's actually still showing Power BI here, but I can just change that over here, Destiny. And then if I want to go for videos performance, well, I'm gonna be able to see all of his videos right here. And that's it. So guys, go ahead and download this report, try to play with it. And if you want to modify it, do you have any suggestions, please leave it in the comments below. Thanks for everything.